Hey guys, this is Dani Barretto and I'm here today to talk about small wins and life upgrades. So, ano nga ba? How do you define a win? Because 'di ba normally we are always ang alam natin is just the standard meaning of win. Yung kapag ka sumali ka sa isang bagay, nanalo ka, or if you join a competition, nanalo ka, or it's an achievement. But right off the bat, when the word win comes to mind, it's about achievement, achieving something, 'di ba? That you've been working hard towards achieving, or it's a milestone, it's a goal that you've been trying to reach. Tapos finally nakamit mo na siya. Yun yung mga pwede mong i-relate sa word na win. But ang win kasi, ano yan do not generalize the word win to just competition or some other things that are very straightforward. Kasi ang win could mean a lot of things to a person. Even the smallest things na little achievements, you can call them wins. Basically, ang word na win could be anything that you feel that you have achieved. So whether it's, let's say, you've been trying to reach a financial goal na gusto mo before you hit 25, ito na yung nasa savings mo. Pag na-hit mo yon, actually, hindi nga small win yun malaking win yun, di ba? Or it could just be getting through your day and not breaking down. That's a small win. Or it could just be nag-dedicate ka na sa isang buwan, hindi ka magkakanin. No rice diet ka. And finally, umabot ka ng isang buwan na hindi ka kumakain ng kanin. That's a win. Like, a win is your win. Whatever it may be, it doesn't have to be the biggest of wins. Hindi naman siya necessarily kailangan sumali ka ng Olympics or sumali ka ng tournament or whatever. Of course, that's a different meaning of winning naman. But it could mean a lot of things like you're winning in life. Parang hindi mo sa akin mabibigay ng katumbas yun 'di ba? Parang kapag gumigising ka sa umaga, win na yun. Habang the fact na buhay ka pa is a win. Or pag gumigising ka sa umaga at yung mga anak mo healthy, that's a win. Nabayaran mo yung tuition fee ng mga anak mo, that's a win. Or nabili mo na yung matagal mo nang pinag-iipunan na cellphone, that's a win. Like, whatever it is, as long as you feel that you have achieved something or you've reached something or meron kang inaasam at finally nakamit mo, win na yon. It doesn't always have to be in relation to a competition. Kasi, ang buhay kasi guys, it's not a race. You cannot always feel that you're in competition with other people just because you see that they have all the best things in life, they have all of these material things, they fly first class, or they've been through like lahat na ng yung buong globe na ikot na nila. That's a win for them. But it could be a different win for you. The simplest of things could be a win. Kaya nga sabi ko sa sarili ko, yeah, that's the something that I have come to terms with. Kasi di ba pag ginagamit natin yung word na yun, it has to be something big Na parang feeling natin na kapag hindi siya malaki, it could not be related to a win. If we always feel that if it's not, hindi ka masyadong nag-effort or pag hindi ka masyadong nag-effort, feeling mo hindi yun win kasi napaka-basic na bagay. Hindi madaming ways para maramdaman mo na nananalo ka sa buhay mo. And it also comes with appreciating everything you have in your life, seeing the value and how everything is just working well for you. That's for me considered a win as well. Parang kung tataasan mo din kasi yung expectations mo lagi sa definition na yon, diyan ka talaga mahihirapan. Hindi mo mai enjoy yung mga maliliit na milestones or yung mga milestones mo sa buhay if napakataas ng standards mo to the word win or winning, 'di ba? The smallest of upgrades is for me a big achievement, and I think me and Javi have gone through this because we also realized, actually, alam mo, not long ago, a few months ago, we were just sitting in our couch and we saw Millie and Riley playing sa bahay namin because we recently moved to a bigger space and we saw that Riley was just nagwo-walker siya like back and forth, ang dami niyang space. Si Millie, like yung laruan niya is all over the place kasi ang dami niya ng space to play. That was a win for us. We felt that it was such a big win for us to be able to give them a bigger space to walk, to play, to run, and for them to feel so comfortable, have enough space for everything they want to do. Millie loves to swim. The fact that I was able to give her a house with a pool was a big win for me. That was not even a lifestyle upgrade. I didn't even consider it as a lifestyle upgrade. I just honestly, the whole purpose of us moving out of our house was just to give our kids space. Because that's what we didn't have dun sa previous home namin. When we moved to our house, our house that we own before this new one, Millie was already 2 years old. So, she was already walking. And hindi na kami nag-walker dun sa bahay na yon kasi we were able to, prior to us moving to our home that we own, we were in a bigger space. So si Millie was able to experience yung nagwo-walker siya sa malaking space. So when we moved, naglalakad na siya nun. But even then, it was not even enough space for her. Let alone when we had Riley. And when we found out that we were pregnant with Riley, that was already so many things running through my brain on what we should do. Yung parang nag-forward na kaagad yung buhay namin. Na, alam mo, to be honest, ang tagal ng proseso bago kong nanamnam na buntis ako. Kasi mas natakot ako nung nalaman kong buntis ako kay Riley. Kasi alam ko kailangan namin mag-total change ng lifestyle, everything, or ng buhay namin, kailangan namin siya baguhin. Yung dynamics, kung saan kami nakatira, pati yung kotse namin. Like, these are the things that we really needed to take into consideration. So, bago pa namin, feeling ko, dun ko lang na-enjoy yung pregnancy ko nung naplansyado ko na lahat ng mga problemang nasa isip ko. One was, we needed to renovate our house. So, we had immediately renovated our home. And then second, we needed to buy a bigger car. Because we're going to have 2 yayas now, me and Javi, and 2 kids. And of course, Riley has to be in a car seat. So that's already you have to take into consideration. Hindi na kayo kasya sa 6-seater. Hindi na kayo kasya sa 4-seater. So immediately, we had to look into our expenses if we could really achieve all these upgrades in a span of 9 months. 'Di ba? So, these were the things that we had to think of. Kasi nung kay Millie, we already knew we were moving into our own home. So, it was such a breeze. Yung pregnancy ko was a breeze. I just had to wait for her to come. But kay Riley, dun lang namin na ramdaman na, okay, shit. The shift and the change was going to be so different. So, when the house was being renovated, mas naramdaman ko na lang yung pregnancy ko nung pagtapak namin dun sa bahay, tas mas malaki na yung bahay namin. Mas spacious na for everybody. And then, when I gave birth to Riley, we realized, hindi pa rin talaga tayo kakasya dito. There is really no room for Riley for a walker here. So, me and Javi had to check into our finances if we could move to a bigger space. So, the hunt for the new house was in commence. We immediately looked for a bigger space, and God is just so good to us that He led us to a space that was the total opposite of our home. It has full of light, full of space. It has a garden. It has a pool. It was everything we could ever imagine, diba? So that was immediately a big financial decision for the both of us because we were renting this time around. Kasi yung bahay namin, bahay talaga namin yon. This time around, babalik na naman kami sa pagrerenta. 'Di ba? So, tas hindi pa biro yung renta namin ngayon, guys. So, talagang sobrang mahabang proseso talaga to up until we came to a decision na we have to take this chance. Kasi, kailangan natin bigyan ng mas magandang buhay yung mga anak natin. So, when we finally paid for a full 2-year rent for our home that we currently live in right now, one of the things na naramdaman ko na ito na yon, life upgrade na yon, that was that moment when we were just sitting in the couch, punong-puno ng ilaw yung bahay namin. And Riley was running and walking in his walker like he owned the whole damn house. And it was so nice to watch. That, that was a big win for us, that we were able to give that for our kids. Because these are the things that you just dream of when you have kids. And as a parent, that's just all that you dream of, that you're able to give them a good life, that they're comfortable, and you don't want them to adjust to anything, because your job as a parent is to able to give them a good life. And for me, that was such a big win. And even the fact na Riley was in his walker and he had all the space, that was a huge, insane win. Parang naiyak pa nga ata ako dun sa moment na yun, kasi parang doon ko nakita na ito na yun eh. This is what we were talking about for the whole time I was pregnant. And it's finally here. It's happening. This is real time. Syempre, may fear pa rin kami and us to sustain. And we had to make smarter choices with our finances, because the bigger your house is, the bigger your bills are. So, ibig sabihin, mas malaki yung kuryente mo, meron ka ng gardener, may pool cleaner ka na, mas marami na yung kumakain sa bahay kasi we had to get a house girl, and then we have another yaya. So, mas dumami na kami. So, everything now is scaling. Hindi na siya downgrading eh. It was a matter of, this is the point of our lives, that we are upgrading everything. Not even our lifestyle. Dumadami lang yung tao talaga and responsibilities. Yun na yung meaning sa akin of a lifestyle upgrade. Not even because it's a nicer house. No, it's just scaling to this point na mas malaki na yung bahay, mas malaki na rin yung responsibilities and financial decisions. So, we had to take that all into consideration, that our monthly dues are bigger this time around, or our monthly expenses are gonna be bigger. So, dyan na kami mas naging creative talaga ni Javi in finding avenues to pay our bills remotely wherever we are, kasi we can't always physically go to banks and pay our bills. So we're on the go eh. So kailangan kahit saang parte kami ng mundo, even if we're traveling or in the car or everywhere, we should be paying our bills on time. And truthfully, honestly, I don't know when was the last time I went to a bank, because I really pay my bills all in the app, all in one app. And we have recently discovered MCash. And this is one of the things I want to share with you guys, because it has been so convenient to be able to do things anywhere you are and still be productive. Diba? And natuturuan ka din mag-save. Nowadays, since modern na rin naman ang technology, napakadami na rin naman ng mga platforms or applications na pwede nyong gamitin para makatulong din sa inyo to save your money or to spend wisely. So, one of the things na masasuggest ko sa inyo, because I recently discovered this app, it's called MCash. So, MCash is made by Lhuillier. Alam naman natin ang Lhuillier, tried and tested na yan for many, many years. They have been in the business for so long. Kilala na yan sa pawn shop industry, sa remittance, money changing, lahat na ata nagawa na ni Lhuillier. And this one, their new innovation, MCash, is something that you guys should try. Kasi dito, pwede kayong mag-bills transfer, you can pay your bills through the MCash. Meron din po siyang money transfer offers. And aside from that, makakaipon ka din, guys. Kasi di ba paminsan, kapag you have your money physically, mas malaki ang chance na magastos mo siya. So, maganda rin na ilagay siya sa wallet, di ba? Sa inyong digital wallet, para may pagka-self-control ka rin ng konti. Pero, hinay-hinay ka rin sa online shopping. Meron din po silang ML Shop sa MCash app that pwede kayong mag-shopping ng pre-loved jewelries. Pre-loved jewelries, guys, walang fake ha. Lahat yun tunay. O, diba? So, pwede ka na din mag-isip ng pangregalo mo in case habang nasa travel kayo or nasa labas kayo at nag-away kayo ng asawa mo, pwede mo nang bilhan ng regalo on the spot, diba? Hindi ka pa pumunta sa store physically. It's very easy for me to track my finances and all my, for me kasi nilalagay ko yung mga kailangan kong bayaran at saka some of my spending sa digital app ko, which is ang MCash nga, which is I recently discovered. Kasi parang ang dami niyang kayang gawin. Hindi lang just to keep your money or to do money transfers. But yun, pwede ka na din mag-shopping. Plus, you can send and receive money using your phone. And aside from that, since there's bills payment, hindi mo na kailangan lumabas ng bahay mo. Pwede mo na bayaran yung mga bills mo through MCash. And kapag ka, 'di ba, mag-order ka or may kailangan kang bilhin tapos wala kang, ako kasi guys, sakit ko 'yan. I never honestly have physical cash. Ever since the pandemic hit, hindi na talaga ako nagdala ng cash everywhere I go. So, that's one of the things that I told myself I need to change. But then again, since marami ng digital wallets ngayon, hindi ko na kailangan mag-worry magdala ng cash everywhere kasi nga I could transfer on the spot using MCash. Okay, so kung kailangan mo naman ng physical cash dahil may kailangan kang bayaran, that requires that you pay physically. It's easier cash out and free cash in then from any of the 3,000 Lhuillier branches nationwide. So, ang dami niyan, guys. Piliin mo na lang kung ano yung malapit na Lhuillier sa inyo. I think one of the things kung bakit ko to ina-advise sa inyo is, especially if naghahanap kayo ng panibagong platform na alam nyo din na you could easily trust kasi matagal na sila sa business, 'di ba? Parang this just, hindi lang naman to parang it just happened overnight. So, this has been a long time coming and hindi lang yon, matagal na. They're already trusted in the industry. Kilala na ang Lhuillier. Kaya alam nyo talaga na mapagkakatiwalaan nyo yung app nila. May mga bagay sa buhay natin na hindi natin nakikita yung value niya because we don't consider it as a win or an achievement. So, we would rather just downplay it and say na, di, ano lang to, yung ganyan, yung parang, kunyari may nagawa ka maganda today, tapos sa sarili mo, nagsa-self-sabotage ka, sinasabi mo sa sarili mo na, hindi to win kasi yung co-competitor ko or yung competitor ko, ito yung nagawa niya today eh. So, hindi to win for me. Hindi ganun yon, 'di ba? Sabihin natin, nasa school ka ngayon, tapos nakita mo, lumabas yung exam results mo, tapos yung katabi mo, naka 100. Tapos ikaw, naka 75. Sabihin natin pasang-awa yung sa'yo, pero first time mong pumasa sa subject na yon. Tapos nakita mo yung katabi mo, perfect score. Biglang napambabaan ka na ng loob at sinabi mo, ay, hindi pala, biglang happy ka na. Tapos nabawi yung happiness mo. Kasi nakita mo may naka-perfect. Imbes na in-enjoy mo o ninamnam mo yung fact na lahat ng inaral mo led you to that day na for the first time pumasa ka, tinanggal mo yung win na yun sa sarili mo kasi kinumpare mo yung sarili mo sa ibang tao. Doon lang naman magkakaroon ng conflict within yourself. Ikaw at ikaw lang ang gagawa ng conflict sa sarili mo or kung bakit hindi mo i-consider ang isang bagay as a win. If you constantly are in competition with others, run your own race. Okay, you don't have to run with others and always compare yourself how fast they run, how expensive their outfits are or their bags are or how big their house is or whatever it may be. Run your own race. Just always see things as I have to figure out the kind of pace I want to go. If it's the slow route, sure, slowly but surely. If sabihin natin na it just so happens, bigla kang upgrade. Biglang things just worked out to your favor and there's a sudden shift of lifestyle change there. Then also learn how to humble yourself and still appreciate the small wins of life. Subjective talaga para sa akin ang word na win. Depende talaga yan sa'yo kung anong meaning ng winning in life for you. If it's, but I really advise everybody that you always give credit to yourself every time you feel you have achieved something. Do not let anybody take that win away from you. Even if it may not seem like it's a win for others, kailangan you have to see it that way. No. Like, kung win yun sa'yo, namnamin mo yun. Kung win yun sa'yo, own that win. Don't ever let anybody tell you that, that's a win for you? That's like a normal day for me. Like, don't let anybody take that away from you. Take that sense of achievement from you. Whatever that is, For me, small, big, whatever that is, a win is a win. Even breathing is a win, guys. A lot of people don't have that luxury anymore. So the fact that you're still alive and breathing is a huge win. And you stepping out of your house, going to work, that's a win. For me, parang we live in a time that I know every time you open your phone and you open social media, sobrang iba ng right off the bat, the emotions you feel are so different. Either your feed is toxic or your feed is just full of judgmental or problematic things online or whatever it is that you catch every time you open your social media pages. And it suddenly changes or shifts your perspective about life. All of a sudden, pag nakita mo yung iniidolo mo, ganito yung buhay, iba na agad yung tingin mo sa life. Or makarinig ka ng isang episode and feeling mo for the first time in your life there is some clarity. Then, take that as a win. Again, guys, iba-iba tayo ng definition kung ano ang win. The whole purpose of me doing this is just to show you that whatever it is, don't let anybody take that away from you. If it's a sense of achievement, success to you, then it is a win. Do not let anybody define what winning is to you. Para sa akin, kung ano yung definition yan sa'yo, that's the definition of win to you. Diba? And I think also, ang nice takeaway natin dito is just to be wiser. Let's just be wiser with how when it comes to lifestyle upgrades, let's just be wiser with our expenses. Be responsible. Unahin mo munang bayaran yung mga kailangan mong bayaran bago mo gamitin yung pera mo sa mga luho, material things, or traveling. Priorities. Para sa akin, when it comes to lifestyle upgrades, priorities should still be your first priority. Paulit-ulit. Diba? Yun pa rin ang kailangan mong unahin sa buhay para mas ma-enjoy mo yung mga gusto mong bilhin sa buhay. Kasi, magkakaroon lang naman ng regret kapag ang dami mo pang hindi nababayaran tapos inuna mo yung luho mo. Doon mo lang naman hindi may enjoy yun eh. Doon mo lang naman may isip na parang ba't ko ba to binili? Hindi ko pa nababayaran yung ganito. Hindi ko pa nababayaran yung ganyan. Ayaw mong isipin yon habang bili mo na yung isang bagay na matagal mo nang pinag-iipunan. Mas maganda na naayos mo na plansya mo na lahat ng responsibilidad mo at priorities mo, tapos nabili mo pa yung gusto mong bilhin or nakatravel ka pa sa gusto mong puntahan for the longest time, mas malaking win yun para sa'yo. That's double win. So, isipin mo na lang that yes, mahaba ang proseso kasi mas may kailangan kang unahin bago mo makuha yung sarap. But at the end of the day, ma-achieve mo pa rin. 'Di ba? It may be mahaba man ang panahon, it may be a long road, but you're still gonna get there. Yun na lang. Have that mindset that no matter how long the road is, you're still gonna get there. Slowly, but surely. I hope you guys enjoy this episode, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye!